Hello and welcome to day 9 of our Road to Easter devotions. My name is Alex and our title for today is called A Den of Robbers. The reading is taken from the Gospel of Luke, chapter 19, verses 45 to 48, and it says this. When Jesus entered the temple courts, he began to drive out those who were selling. "It is written," he said to them, "My house will be a house of prayer, but you have made it a den of robbers." Every day he was teaching at the temple, but the chief priests, the teachers of the law, and the leaders among the people were trying to kill him. Yet they could not find any way to do it, because all the people hung on his words. I remember when I was a teenager, an older teenager, and my parents allowed me to have a party at our house. My mum was actually away on a business trip at the time, but she entrusted me to make sure that the house would be looked after and that nothing would get broken or damaged. Well, needless to say, after the party, the house was a complete mess. Things had definitely been broken and damaged. I did my best to clean it up, but there was no hiding it from my mum. She must have been absolutely devastated when she got back from her business trip to see her beautiful home that was once clean, tidy, all in order, looking a little bit like a den of robbers. It really must have broken her heart to see her home treated with such disrespect. When I read this passage about Jesus entering the temple courts, I can't imagine how he must have felt. He walked into this place that he was meant to have been able to call home. The temple in Jerusalem was the central place of worship for the Jewish people, a place of worship to God, Jesus' Father. But there's nothing homely about it to Jesus. And instead of it being this place of worship and prayer, Jesus finds a marketplace where booths and stalls were set up, and they took advantage of the pilgrims who came to Jerusalem to worship. What's worse is that it's very likely that those selling had been authorized by the chief priest himself, and in fact the market stalls belonged to him. Jesus was deeply distressed by what he saw. The corruption, the disrespect, and complete disloyalty to God. And this is why he drove out the sellers, much to the infuriation of the chief priests and religious teachers. Such things have no place in God's house. You know, for followers of Jesus today, we don't need to go to a temple or a building to worship God, which is a wonderful thing. And in fact, our bodies are called a temple of the Holy Spirit. And because of Jesus, God now dwells among us and in us, and we can worship him anywhere. We take this bodily temple with us everywhere we go. But I wonder, have we allowed other things to creep in which rob our attention, our affection, and our worship of God? What is the condition of our hearts? Can Jesus find his home in them? Or might there be things that get in the way? Things that need to be driven out, got rid of, or let go of, so that we can be true temples of worship to God. Thanks for joining me today. I hope that you'll join us again tomorrow.